Hey everyone. This is exactly how I felt. So last week, this review was meant to come out last week, obviously, because the episode was shown last week and there are 2 new episodes out now, which I need to catch up on. But I watched them and I was so mad and frustrated that I came in front of the camera and I'm like, okay, let me record this. And I sat down and I just stood up and walked back to my room and my house, and I'm like, I'm so over this. I am so done. I was so mad. I just didn't have anything to say, so I needed time to like cool off and figure out what I had to say. So let's see. I'm going to be reviewing The Time I've Loved You episode 9 and 10, and as all my K-drama reviews go, I'll start with my favorite scenes, even though I doubt I had any this time, and then my least favorite scenes, which I literally, for the whole drama, in fact, I'm just about to like go on a whole freaking rant right now, but okay, let's go.
Follow me, high tone. Shotgun, 실력만으로 idol. 하는 놈, 암기가서 나온 놈이 샵 두더지. 유엔 난 따라가지.
So my 2 favorite scenes, which are the only 2 that I can remember right now, are number 1, when one came to help her mom, Hannah's mom, when she had the whole accident thing with her bag, and him and her brother, they both cleaned the whole house up. And then my second favorite scene was when he still told Soon to like stop coming on to him, that he's not interested in etc and etc, and that's it. Okay, now every other thing was my least favorite scene, so let's just not even go into, okay, let me list this, let me list that. I was so freaking mad. First of all, was I the only one that was absolutely confused by everything one said when he gave her the necklace, and then the scene where they were at the playground again for the second time and they were talking about her and Sohoo, and he said, well, I can't be your friend anymore, and she was talking about how she can't push Sohoo away, and then he said he was leaving. I was so confused, and the funny aspect of it all is I was so confused, but I couldn't even rewind it, and I didn't want to rewind it to understand what was being said because it made no sense to me, and it felt like even if I rewinded it back, it would still not make sense to me. Did anyone understand their conversation when he gave her the necklace, and then the second time when she said she was going to Sohoo? Because I was totally, utterly, 100% lost, and I am still lost, and I feel like I am not the only one out there that was lost, because it's like this drama went good and then they suddenly just killed it. Like, what was the writer thinking? Okay, that is number 1. Number 2, was I the only one that was thanking the Lord, praising Jesus, shouting hallelujah, and jumping up and down when Sohoo was being a controlling freak and Hannah was missing one and she was feeling all choked up by Sohoo being by her, even though she never voiced it out, and you could see she was trying her best to convince herself that she's in love with him when she's not in love with him. I was just like, yes boo, keep on being controlling. Call her. You've not called her right now. You've not called her today. You need to find out what she's eating. You need to find out what she's wearing. You need to find out how many meters she has walked. You need to find out what second she left her home. I was so freaking mad at Hannah. I couldn't stand Hannah this week. I'm like, girl, I am so over you. I am so done with you. You need to like go to the corner and like have a minute, like move away from me, time out for you. I was so mad. I was so happy. I'm like, Sohoo, yes, I will cheer you on. Do all the wrong things. Let her realize what she has lost. I was so mad. Like, how can she go back to him? Like, I understand their feelings from before, etc and etc, but girls out there, please, if a guy leaves you on your engagement day or on your wedding day and he never comes back to explain why he left you for 3 freaking years, in fact even a year, and the reason when he even comes back, he doesn't even explain why he left you, fully explain why he left you, and gives you a good reason, which is he was on his deathbed or something like that, then do not accept him back, because he will not change. People don't just change like that. I don't know which miracle she was expecting to receive. He didn't tell her he accepted Jesus, so I don't know what she was thinking about, that she thought he might have accepted Jesus and he had changed his ways. But I was so freaking happy that he had not changed his ways and he was still the controlling bastard that he has always been. Whew. I was so freaking mad this week. Now, on to One. So, with One, I was so... I don't even know what I feel about One. I don't know if I was just mad at him or I was frustrated and I just had enough. I was tired. Like, boo! You had so many opportunities. Please don't tell me he was confessing to her the time when he gave her that necklace, because that was not a confession. The reason why Sohu has gotten so far and he's gotten with Hannah is because he's so upfront and honest with his feelings. He loves her, he tells her, dude, I love you. He wants her back, he says, dude, I want you back. He doesn't want her, he tells her, dude, I don't want you. He says it black or white, and that's something that One, after being with her for 17 good years, seems to have not realized yet that she is someone that likes people who are honest with their feelings. Why is it so hard to just say, I'm giving you this necklace because I really, really like you and I'd like us to start a relationship together, and we've known each other for 17 years, and I think that I know that I cannot be with anyone else but you, and yada 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 yada, and all that shenanigans, and let's just end the drama. But then, yeah, we can't end the drama at the 10th episode, can we? But then seriously, writers, is this all you could bring up? Like, they could have done other things to make it more climatic and more interesting, but it just went totally downhill. It didn't even go slowly. It was like this and it just went like this. Like, it was really fast. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like, how did this just go so wrong? I get that it's okay. I expected she was gonna accept so at one point or another of the drama. But how the whole thing was done, how the thing was written, the dialogue was so horrible. I was so confused and I just couldn't understand what was going on. I was so freaking lost. Like, what was the writer thinking? Like, why did they even change the writers? Like, they need to change it for the third time again, because this is just... No! This was such a good drama. How can you just spoil it like this? I'm so mad. But yeah, I obviously had a problem with Aunt too when she spoke to Hannah and she was being a little bit aggressive when she was telling her about One not going on his trip and all that. And I'm like, dude, it's not her fault that she didn't know. Don't come at her for that. So obviously the aunt has been annoying me for a while now. And in fact, everyone in this drama has been getting on my nerves. So I am freaking happy that Sohu has finally gone to the parents to show himself and to try and gain their acceptance so he can be with her. I don't know. I pray and I'm hoping that they don't accept him into her life, because if they don't accept him into her life, he's obviously gonna do something else that's gonna push her to the limit, that's gonna make her realize that this guy hasn't changed and I just can't be with him. Like, do you really want that for yourself, Hannah, to be in such a controlling relationship? Like, do you imagine how horrible your marriage will be if you even get there? How we're not sure he's not gonna dump you on your wedding day? Oh my freaking goodness, writers, y'all need to do that. Like, yeah, like that, bro. Why are you holding a grudge against her? Why are you wishing her that? I just want her to learn her lesson. I'm so mad. Like, what is wrong with all of you? From you to One to everyone in this drama except Sohu is doing the right things. But even Sohu, I don't support. So even though he's doing the right things, I don't support him. So I'm like, whatever. I don't know, this drama is just frustrating me. I just had to, like, I'm gonna have to push myself to watch the remaining episodes, and I just hope the next 2 episodes that just got shown this weekend are actually good. Even though I'm so done with this drama, because I just know this. How can the drama go so wrong? I was so excited for this Hajiwon. Why did you even agree to act those dialogues out? Like, weren't you offended? Because I was offended on your behalf. Like, what were they thinking? Anyway, like I said, this is kind of rant. I really didn't want to review this, but yeah. This was a rant review. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comments down below. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know what y'all thought. Did you understand that confession? And I was so mad when one came back alone from his trip. You mean to tell me you traveled all that while and you didn't bring someone to make her jealous? What were you thinking? That could have spiced up the whole drama. Like, there's so many things the writers could have done, but they just didn't do it. He doesn't have to love the girl. It can be a really good friend of his that they come together and they plan that they'll do this just so it makes Hannah realize that she loves him or something, anything. I'm just asking for a little something. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being the awesome, beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all.